We continue the conversation with the Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan concerning the vaccine rollout and how it affects our Latinx community. Can you tell us a little bit about what type of resources are available and what we can see in the future, especially with kids going back to school soon?
Sure. One of the things that will be rolling out very soon for folks to just learn more about the vaccine and get connected is something that we're calling the Minnesota Connector, which tells folks when they're eligible, but also can help people find local resources where they can get vaccinated. And starting the first full week of April, that will be available in Hmong, Spanish, and Somali. So we want that to be as accessible as possible for folks. Of course, they can still call the Minnesota Connector line and get that language assistance right now as well. But we also have been really intentional of the budget that we have rolled out and are working in partnership with the legislature to get done of focusing on small businesses and our students and education, as well as working families to get them some additional help and support. And combined with the American Rescue Plan that was just passed by Congress, we are hopeful that we'll have additional resources for folks with regards to rental assistance and housing if folks are worried about being able to pay their rent or make their house payments. We have additional food support that's available for people if they need it through the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program as well. And there's just a whole host of things that we're still figuring out what's coming in from the American Rescue Plan, but we feel very hopeful that there'll be additional resources that are available for folks. And I also just want to say that for my own family, we relied on SNAP, or what we used to call food stamps back in the day. And those investments really made a difference for my family. There's no shame in asking for a little extra help. These programs are available for a reason, and want people to feel comfortable accessing them if they just need a little extra support or help to get back on their feet.
Yeah, from what I understand, you've been having some roundtable discussions with Deed on the next Minnesota economy and some of the plans that will be rolled out in the future.
That's right. And a big part of that is making sure that we are focusing and centering on equity for Black, Indigenous, people of color, immigrant communities being a part of that recovery. Our communities are the future of Minnesota. And so investing in Latinx small businesses, making sure that folks have connections to additional support or assistance if they need it, sort of navigating through these systems is really important. And we're also looking at the way that we do grant making to smaller nonprofits led by and for people of color has been a really important part of our focus as an administration, but especially as we're trying to look towards the recovery after COVID. So I expect to see more from that. And, we are eager for our partners in the legislature to also invest in those things that we have lifted up as priorities.
Well, we definitely appreciate all the work that your administration is doing for all Minnesotans, but especially the Latinx community. It is, very important that our small businesses get up and working, and and we kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. So we definitely appreciate all the support and all the help. We have all the resources and the websites and the links once again on screen, where our audience can go and get additional information. Are there any last words for our community?
I would just say to stay safe, to keep doing those things, right, that we know we need to do: washing our hands, wearing masks, practice social distancing. People should just keep paying attention to those links and what's happening in the community, because as more and more vaccine comes into the state, there will be more opportunities for people to get vaccinated. We are almost there, and so it's really important to just continue to care for yourself and care for your families and community, and get vaccinated. Sign up for the connector, because our children, our families, our communities are worth protecting, and the vaccine is the way that we do that.
Well, thank you very much for being with us once again, Lieutenant Governor.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
¿Ya se enteró? Si tiene COVID-19, los medicamentos pueden ayudar a su organismo a luchar contra el virus para que se mejore más rápido. Los medicamentos, que incluyen un tratamiento con anticuerpos monoclonales, son para aquellas personas que dan positivo en la prueba y tienen síntomas leves o moderados. Pueden evitar que se enferme tanto que tenga que ir al hospital. Usted solamente puede recibir medicamentos en los primeros 10 días que presenta síntomas de COVID-19, por lo que es muy importante que actúe rápidamente. Visite health.mn.gov/COVID-meds o hable con su médico para determinar si es elegible y encontrar una clínica cercana a usted. También puede llamar a la línea de ayuda de Minnesota al 1-800-657-3504 de lunes a viernes desde las 9 a.m. hasta las 4 p.m. para que lo conecten con una clínica.